Hey there. Have you ever felt like there's more to life, like something deeper is stirring within you? Maybe you've experienced a shift in perspective, or even an inner pull towards something you can't quite name. That could be the start of a spiritual awakening, a unique journey that unfolds in stages and looks different for each of us. Think of it like a DNA spiral. We loop through stages, sometimes skipping ahead or revisiting ones we've been through before. Today, we'll walk through 5 core stages that many people experience on this path. Let's dive in, and maybe you'll spot where you are on your own journey. Stage 1. The unconscious stage. In the first stage, we're living from the ego. Here, life can feel like it just happens to us. Our thoughts and emotions seem to run the show, and we're deeply tied to them without much awareness. In this phase, there's often a strong attachment to labels, roles, and old stories we've been telling ourselves for years. Think of it like walking around with a foggy filter that makes everything feel reactive. Challenges come up, and we're quick to feel defensive or frustrated, often without knowing why. Relationships can be tough too because we're seeing others through that same fogged lens, rather than seeing them as they really are. But all of this starts planting the seeds for a deeper awareness. It's like an itch we can't scratch, a curiosity that maybe there's more to life than this fog. And that's what eventually nudges us forward. Stage 2, ego death. Next up is what's known as ego death, and it's exactly as intense as it sounds. This is where the layers of our identity, our ideas of who we are, start to dissolve. This stage isn't about physical death, but more about a stripping away of the labels we've clung to, like race, age, gender, and even our deeply held beliefs. Imagine you're peeling an onion. As each layer falls away, so do the labels and the ego's grip on who we think we are. It's freeing yet scary. This is where we begin to observe our thoughts and feelings rather than fully identifying with them. We're introduced to the observer self, the calm presence that watches our thoughts and emotions from a distance, helping us realize that these are just parts of us, not our true selves. This part of the journey is often humbling, but it also opens up a whole new way of being, laying the groundwork for deeper exploration. Stage 3, the search. Now that we've loosened the ego's hold, we enter the search. This is when we're filled with questions about who we truly are and what life is really all about. Why am I here? What's my purpose? And how can I connect with something bigger than myself? This is a stage of exploration. We dive into books, teachings, or practices like meditation or contemplation that feel like they might hold some answers. It's like a deep craving for knowledge and truth. We might find ourselves watching videos, reading spiritual texts, or following guides who speak to these questions. Each insight adds fuel to the journey, and we start feeling a sense of belonging to something greater than just ourselves. The search can feel intense but also so fulfilling. We're gathering little pieces of understanding that bring light to our inner world and help us align with our true path. Stage 4. Emergence of the authentic self. After all this searching, we start to uncover our authentic self. It's like we're seeing ourselves clearly for the first time. Those societal expectations and conditioned roles start to fall away, and we begin to feel drawn to things that truly resonate with us. At this stage, it might feel like our old life doesn't quite fit anymore. We're suddenly seeing the world through a new lens, and we may find ourselves moving away from people, places, or even jobs that no longer align with our authentic selves. This phase can get a little bumpy. There's an intense urge to just be real and to connect with our pure, original self. Physically, we might experience some big shifts too, like vivid dreams, heightened intuition, or feeling off as our energy adjusts. We may be working through old emotional wounds or past trauma that's coming to the surface, so there's a lot of release going on. It's like clearing out an old, cluttered room so we can make space for what truly belongs. Stage 5. Life of alignment. Finally, we reach a place of alignment. Here, we're living in harmony with our authentic self, our mind, body, and spirit all in sync. It feels like everything flows, and there's a natural compassion that overflows toward others. Living in alignment means accepting our own imperfections and being kind to ourselves. We're more forgiving and understanding, recognizing that everyone has their own unique journey. We're deeply connected to everything around us: nature, people, animals, even the energy in the air. We feel that oneness, and it brings a profound sense of peace. There's a sense of wholeness in embracing both the light and dark sides of life, knowing that each adds to our experience and growth. We're able to fully step into a life that feels true, filled with meaning, and grounded in purpose. Finally, a spiritual awakening isn't an easy journey, but it's deeply transformative and brings a richness to life that few other experiences can match. No matter where you are on your journey, know that every stage is valuable, and each step brings you closer to peace, fulfillment, and a deeper connection to yourself and the world. If any of this resonates, let us know in the comments, and feel free to share this with someone who might be on a similar journey. Remember to embrace each stage for what it is, and stay open to what your unique path has in store for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.